Hi Gemini, I hope you're all doing well. In today's reading, we'll be looking at whoever you're thinking about for January.
Hello Gemini, I hope you're all well. In today's reading, we'll be looking at whoever you're thinking about for 2022. So it is a you versus them reading. Let's start with your overall energy for the year. We have Nine of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords upright. Ooh, I see a lot of communication here for you. You are an air sign, so seems that you were in your head. There was a lot of anxiety, stress surrounding some situation in your life, right? It can be this connection because that is your overall energy for the year. But I definitely see you cutting through any illusions. Some of you, it can be as simple as, there was some procrastination, a lot of nervousness of taking that first step, and you're going for it. You're being bold here and you're moving forward. And some of you, if you have been holding back your tongue, you haven't been expressing your truth, you will be here. I don't see you having any issues with expressing your thoughts. You're saying it like it is. Knight of Swords is a very impulsive but direct. Some of you may have a few people to put in their place, and you will be doing so with a lot of courage. You're having faith, confidence in yourself, but it's definitely a year of movement and taking action for you. So I don't see you sitting still. I see you going out and making things happen for you. It's beautiful. I can clarify your overall energy. Let's see. Why is Nine of Swords in reverse here for Gemini's overall energy for 2022? But I like this because if there was anxiety here in 2021, I see you coming out of that. You're done with over-analyzing, overthinking. It can be, Gemini. Yeah, Three of Swords. There may have been a separation or breakup that was causing you a lot of stress here in the past. There could have been a situation in your life. It can be romantic or just some relationship, workplace, right? Where people were putting the blame on you and you're coming to that realization that, it's not my fault. So there could have been some manipulation where you were portrayed as the person at fault, but no, you're seeing things clearly now, Gemini. Especially if someone was trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And you're also coming through as more balanced, mentally, emotionally. So you're able to make the right decision for yourself because you're seeing things clearly, right? You have clarity of mind. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Three of Swords. Yeah, if some of you, this definitely can be victim mentality. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Eight of Swords upright. It can be victim mentality. It can be feeling lack. It can be self-sabotage, and that is what you're overcoming here. You're being kind with yourself, and also it may be those around you here as well, right? Your words can be very empowering and healing to those around you. You'll be a voice of reason, is what I'm getting. It's almost you're transforming in the sense that you're changing the way you respond to situations. You're saying, I can't control what you say or how you treat me, but I can control how I respond to you with justice. And justice is also cause and effect. It's that equal give and take, right? What you give me is what you'll get back. So that is your mentality here as well. If you give, I'll give to you, right? There can be some sort of custody or battle for a child here. But you're seeking more equality balance in your relationships moving forward. As I say that Six of Pentacles, definitely I'm seeing something in regards to child support or child custody come through here as well. Right? You're waiting for a decision to be made here. Or it can be this person. That won't be for everyone, Gemini. It's a side message. Okay, let's move on to this person's thoughts. In regards to you for the year, we have Hermit upright, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Well, one thing I can tell you, Gemini, is that they are definitely thinking about you a little bit obsessively here. But there's also a level of pessimism here, right? They do think about you, they're contemplating, but they also feel that I'm not sure that the situation will grow. I don't know if this is worth my investment. So I see a lot of overthinking and uncertainty in this person's energy. Why is Hermit here? Yeah, they're seeking clarity. Do you see the lamp and the light here? And he's shining the light into the sun. Some of you, this person's concerned about their children, or there is some issues, some insecurity stemming from their childhood. Yeah, as I say, children, we have Empress, there's pregnancy here. Something about children is coming through today, Gemini, in the reading. But in regards to you, definitely, they're seeking some sort of answers, clarity. Why is Seven of Pentacles in reverse here for this person's thoughts? Why is Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Hermit in reverse. Yeah, that is the uncertainty, the indecision, right? Do I want to invest? Do I want to come back around? Or do I want to move in a different direction? So there's a lot of back and forth, right? Do I want to isolate and give up, or do I want to keep going with this? So they'll have a decision to make. I'm seeing a lot of moodiness here as a result of them unable to make a decision here. It's almost going round and round. They're stuck in some sort of cycle here. And the more they think, the more confused they are with that Eight of Swords. How they'll be viewing you, we have Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. They can be viewing you as someone who's younger. You're still learning, you have a ways to go. There may be some sort of age difference, or you may be starting out here. See, Page of Pentacles is our students, so you may be learning something, starting a new job. Some of you may be students. Definitely can talk about student loans, that you're struggling financially. But they do see you as someone who's very hardworking and dedicated to whatever you do put your mind to. But there is room for improvement. Some of them feel, say you're committed, there's a partnership here, they know you closely, they may feel that you work hard, right? You put in a lot of energy, effort, but you don't always receive the recognition you deserve. Some of you can be artists, and this person's really values what you do, your creativity, your work, and then they feel that you deserve more. That's for some of you. I don't get messages like that usually. But if there has been, distance between the both of you, they could see you as someone being single, lonely. Why is Page of Pentacles here for how this person will be viewing? Yeah, they're very intrigued by you, Gemini, and there's a strong magnetic pull. If we look at the Page of Pentacles here, you both seem to be uncertain. I'm not sure, Gemini, if this person is projecting, because they were very confused. But if we look at the page and his grip on the pentacle, he's sort of assessing and doesn't have a firm grip on that pentacle, right? So there's room for improvement when it comes to your relationship. Perhaps this is a newer energy that you're connecting with, right? And they see that you're sort of testing the waters, you're giving very little. It's a cautious approach with strength, but there is a strong bond here. Six of Cups, the strength. soulmates, twin flames, if you believe in those. There's no doubt, and this person knows how they're feeling about you. We have 8 of Swords, the Lovers, or how they will be feeling about you moving forward. Yeah, a lot of over-analyzing. There's a lot of insecurities. They don't feel good enough. Some of them could have a decision to make between two with that Lovers, or it can be a head over heart decision, right? Their heart is saying, I want Gemini. There's a lot of passion here. There's a fear of, you know, something going wrong here, things not working out. They're very scared is the best way to put it, Gemini. Why is 8 of Swords here? 8 of Swords is a very scared, insecure, timid energy, right? Why is 8 of Swords here for how this person will be feeling about Gemini? Magician, yeah, they lack confidence, Gemini. They lack confidence that this will go anywhere, that they have it in them. The bond is there though, regardless of what they're doing. Yeah, as I say that, 6 of Cups, Knight of Wands. Why is the Lovers here? Queen of Wands in reverse. Can be to do with the partner, a significant other, an ex, a bitter ex. Queen of Wands is in reverse is a very mean, can be a drama king, queen, right? It's a difficult energy to work with. But what this is telling me is that this person does have attraction for you, but they're not quite acting upon those feelings. With Magician and Queen of Wands, there's no action here. Why is the Lovers here for how this person will be feeling about Gemini? Yeah, right person, wrong time. They feel it's bad timing. Things are not in favor of this connection. Some of you with your oracle cards, I am getting a lot of reference to distance. So that is why they feel their hands are tied and they can't come towards you. So an obstacle here is the distance between the both of you. How you'll be viewing them, we have the Sun upright, King of Cups in reverse. Mood swings. One day they're very expressive, happy, available, and other days they're emotionally closed off. So you don't know what to expect with them. And that throws you off balance here, Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, because I keep wanting to say Pisces for some reason. Why is Sun here for how Gemini will be viewing their person? Yeah, again, I'm getting that custody, child, something. With that 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups in reverse. But they're guarding their happiness. Why is the Sun here? This is a very independent energy. If they're not in another connection, it can be someone who just has decisions, right? With the 8 of Swords, the Lovers, they're having a hard time making a decision. They have choices, perhaps options. Why is the Sun? Sun and 7 of Wands is a very independent energy. 8 of Wands. August may be significant, July, August, for this connection. Perhaps some of you are meeting up, or if you don't know this person, you may be meeting someone in the summer, specifically Leo season, end of July, August. Yeah, Chariot in reverse. There's some stagnancy here for the time being. Why is King of Cups in reverse for how Pisces, again Pisces, how Gemini will be viewing this person? Clarify the King of Cups in reverse. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, on again, off again. 1 minute they're available, and next minute they pull back. And as a result, things are moving at a turtle's pace, or they're not moving at all. This person's taking a while to open up, to be vulnerable. And that may be tiring for you. Some of you, all this person is offering you is a physical connection. With the Lovers and the Sun, they're in it for what they can gain. It's all about lust. When it comes to committing emotionally, right? They're not available. They're not bringing anything substantial, but if you're looking for a good time, fun times, happiness, right, laughter, that is coming through. I don't see a solid commitment coming through here, Gemini. Doesn't mean it can't get there, but I do see there's a lot in the way here with the Wheel of Fortune of you two coming together. For how you'll be feeling about them, we have Four of Swords in reverse, High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, the situation, this person causes you anxiety. You feel restless. And you feel confused, like you don't know where you stand with them. They were giving you mixed signals for how you were viewing them. You're having a hard time reading this person. Why is Four of Swords in reverse? Yeah, you care about this person. And some of you may even have children with them. So there's an energy of wanting to revisit, come back around, because you missed them. Five of Cups. Why is High Priestess here in reverse for how Gemini will be feeling? Why High Priestess in reverse? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're wondering, what is this person planning? Do they want commitment? There's uncertainty in your energy as well. And the reason you're unclear, this person's giving you mixed signals because they don't know what they're wanting. They were going within with the Hermit, seeking clarity. And in their feelings, we had Eight of Swords, more confusion. This person doesn't know what they're doing or where they're headed or what they're wanting. And as a result, Four of Cups is causing you a lot of moodiness here. Very few of you, Gemini, this person's in another relationship, right? And that is why they can't commit here. And some of you, you have children with them and there was separation, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What action will Gemini be taking towards this person on their mind? Honestly, getting a lot of stuck energy or a bit of an on again, off again. Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yeah, what action you're taking is your overall energy. You are cutting through any illusions. You're also trying to make a decision. And some of you may be keeping your options open, right? Especially if this person's not giving you an answer. So I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. And others of you are trying to get to the truth of the matter. With High Priestess in reverse, you feel something's off, but you can't quite pinpoint it. So you're seeking answers here, right? This person's outcome, we have Ten of Cups, upright, Page of Wands in reverse. Ten of Cups, let's see. Why is Ten of Cups here for this person's outcome? Yeah, it's ending one chapter to begin a new one. Fool, World. They're entering a happier cycle is what it's giving me. If there is travel involved, there may be some coming together, reconciliation, good times, Sun and Ten of Cups. Why is Page of Wands here in reverse for this person's outcome? But be careful with this energy, right? I don't see pentacles to ground this love, this attraction. They're wanting fun, but I don't see the most consistent energy here, Gemini. So tread carefully. Why is Page of Wands in reverse here? Yeah, this is someone who's playing the field. They're keeping their options open. They seem to be dating around, some of them casual dating. And sometimes King of Pentacles can be a married man, woman energy. They're already committed with the Ten of Cups, they have a family, which is why they're pulling back their energy. If that is the case, a lot of you already know, right? If it is a third party. Because with that Sun card, we also had 3 people, right? What action will this person on Gemini's mind take towards Gemini 2022? What action? Yeah, they'll continue to watch you, stalk you. Page of Swords, obsess about you. What action will the person on Gemini's mind take towards Gemini 2022? Gathering information. 9 of Cups, because they're emotionally codependent on you. I'm getting a very needy energy, Gemini. 8 of Swords, 9 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. The reason this person feels their hands are tied is because some work situation or a third energy with that 3 of Pentacles. Some of you, that third energy doesn't have to be a literal person. It can be something about their business or work, finances. You know, I was mentioning something about child support. That could be a factor for some of you. So they're having to manage their money. But yeah, they'll continue to keep an eye on you. Clarify the Page of Swords. Let's get one more for that. Oh, that's wanting to come through. 4 of Swords in reverse, wanting to come back around. So I see reconciliation and communication. Your outcome, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Wands in reverse. Well, you're releasing. You're letting go of control. Because you're saying this is not in my hands anyways with the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm not resisting anything. I'm throwing my hands up. If it's meant to be, it will be, but I'm not going out of my way. Why is Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Gemini's outcome? 3 of Wands. Some of you are, losing hope. You're saying, we're not coming together. We don't have a similar vision here moving forward. I don't see how this can work. The distance is proving to be an issue. You're just not wanting to fight for it, is what I'm seeing. Because both of these do remind me of Jupiter energy. You're seeing the bigger picture, and perhaps this person doesn't fit in with where you're headed and your goals, your plans. Why is 7 of Wands in reverse for Gemini's outcome? Not taking those. Why is 7 of Wands in reverse for Gemini's outcome? Queen of Swords, cutting the situation out. And if they're not communicating, you're saying, well, if you want to communicate with me. By the way, Queen of Swords, upright, 2 different decks. She has her hand raised. I think you're open to hear this person out if they want to give you that clarity, but I don't see you chasing anyone. You're sitting back and you're observing. I saw that with the Justice, right? What you give me is what you'll get. We have exhaustion in this person's feelings, depletion, drained, long journey. Well, with the 8 of Swords, if they're going to keep overthinking, when your mind doesn't get a break, there's that mental chatter, right? That can be very exhausting in the long run. So they're needing to find a way out of this anxiety, but they're feeling depleted. And some of you, again, I'm being drawn to the long journey with that travel because we have distance, separation, space, blockage. So that is an issue, long journey and distance. And world can also be a card of travel. And others of you, if it isn't literal distance, it can be we come from 2 different worlds, right? There's a lot of differences here. I'm not sure if we can work this out or if we can work together. Let's get you this love fortune teller. What can Gemini expect in regards to the person on their mind for 2022? Preparing for union. Dishonest, can't be trusted, which is why your intuition was telling you that something seems off. difficult choice, and don't let love blind you, and final goodbye. So yeah, you will have to make a head over heart decision when it comes to the situation. We had all air come through for your overall energy for the year, so I definitely see you, it's head over heart. It's difficult for you. It's not easy because you do have you care about this person, but you have to do what's best for yourself. So in the outcome, I see you winning, Gemini, because you're picking yourself. Yeah, for numbers, we have 94, 18, and 35. We have difficult choice coming through again. Quality time together, better boundaries. So I do see you both coming together, right? I did see some sort of reconciliation or communication. We also have let them make the first move. That's your energy. You're not doing anything. If they want to communicate, they're more than welcome, right? It was your outcome here. And you are putting up better boundaries. You're establishing stronger boundaries. Queen of Swords. This person will be back around and they want to communicate with Page of Swords, Four of Swords in reverse. You'll have a decision to make, right? But we also have dishonest, can't be trusted. I wasn't seeing Pentacles, so they're not bringing stability or commitment your way. For your advice, Gemini, we have travel. Take a vacation from your love life. Travel, go shopping, have a girls' night out. Leave your worries behind and choose to do what makes you happy. Yeah, they're not really wanting you to focus on love right now. Some of you, with all this travel, distance, you may be meeting someone who's, is there new love coming in? Let's see. Those of you that do want new love, is there new love coming in for Geminis? They're wanting you, I do see a new beginning for you, but for the time being, they don't really want you to focus on love, which is what I get in your advice. Not saying they don't want you to focus on love for the rest of the year, but right now the cards are indicating you need to focus on your stability. Your work or home situation needs your attention. And if it's not work or home, which I'm getting, right, something to do with your finances, it can be just stability within yourself. Let's clarify this with this deck. Why is Queen of Pentacles here? Okay, so yeah, self-sabotage. But we have limiting beliefs are holding you back. You will never know what you are capable of unless you try. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of not trying. Has to do with a job or work situation, career, school. So there may be something you've been wanting to start, but you're scared, or you're overthinking, but they're saying go for it, right? You'll never know unless you try. So be afraid of not trying. That is what they're saying. But yes, Gemini, I think that is what I have for you. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next week. Bye.